And how you guys doing? This is very important in reference to government intentionally trying to profile me with somebody else's identity and somebody else's history. That's like, these government people have to get charged for calling me an asshole. I need them to explain why they ever called me an asshole. My mother had met with government people about me being held hostage in Indianapolis. My mother had met with government people in reference to Frank Sinatra trying to call me Robert Ray. Some people think that Frank is the one that started that shit, because Frank is related to Robert Ray. And, some people have called Robert Ray an asshole. I'm not Robert Ray. I'm not going to make a comment whether I think Robert Ray's an asshole or not. But in reference to these government people trying to profile me based on Robert Ray's attitude or Ronald Ray's attitude or anybody in the Ray family, and people even called, some people even said they thought Les Ray was an asshole. I'm not making a comment based on that information. This situation of people trying to confuse me with somebody from the Ray family. My DNA is one of a kind. It is not the same as anybody else in the Ray family or anybody else's family. I'm the only child of my mother and father. Hello, Duke Farm said hello. And in reference to government agents slandering my character or trying to confuse me, calling me an asshole, confusing my identity with other people, that is attempted murder. Mistaken identity attempts of murder against the government. You don't have a right calling me an asshole. Your satellite controllers are violating my anatomy. Your government agents that have damaged my teeth must get prosecuted. And this government man always seems to think that he thought he would cover up that he was one of the people that kidnapped me by harassing and physically assaulting me when I have had to complain about the abuses of him or somebody from the Ray family in reference to this government agent. This government agent is claiming he's trying to protect other people's reputation that have held me hostage, that stole from my mother, that stole from my family history, these people that stole from my mother and father's companies. This goddamn satellite man is trying to claim he's protecting other people's lives that have violated my life by slandering my character and damaging my teeth and face. That government agent must get charged for all the fucking crimes and all the fucking abuses that their satellite controllers and their government agents have done to me. The Royal Protocol's in the fucking media. It tells you I'm not related to the Ray family. And this goddamn government man and his people that have held me hostage must get prosecuted for slandering my character and damaging my fucking teeth and damaging my face. Those goddamn motherfuckers need to get charged for their attempts of murder and their activity of trying to murder me and then trying to call me somebody else. And then them trying to claim, oops, they made a mistake. They didn't know that. Bullshit. My mother even had a court case back in the 80s and said that I was the only child of my mother and that I was not related to the Ray family and nobody else in the Ray family was any child of my mother or my father. So these goddamn government motherfuckers need to go into court. They're psycho with their fucking confusion. I am not their child. I'm not their relative, these government people. And they need to get prosecuted for their crimes of damaging my fucking teeth with their goddamn satellites and their activity of grabbing me and their activity of damaging my teeth and their activity of slandering my character, confusing my identity with people that have criminal records or have a checkered past, or they have some type of other history in their past. And these motherfuckers try to accuse me of other people's backgrounds. And those goddamn government people must get prosecuted for violating the Royal Protocol. And the Royal Protocol is a documentation of profile information too. So in reference to the government man trying to confuse my identity That goddamn motherfucker needs to get put on trial for the death penalty for burning me all these years with satellites and grabbing me and damaging my teeth when they have tasered me and they have knocked me out with a taser and they have burnt and damaged my teeth. I am not their child. They're violating my rights as an individual. They're violating my family history. They're violating my family law of my mother and father. I am not their child. I am not their relative. And the goddamn government man that has slandered my